that was made. I'm not looking for just an affair. Want a love that is based on the truth, not just dare. Not hurt my pride if right now you decide that you are not ready to settle down. If you want my heart, then it's time that you start to act like you're mine in the light and the dark. If you love me, say it. If you trust me, do it. If you want me, show it. If you need me, prove it. If you love me, say it. If you trust me, do it. If you want me, show it. If you need me, prove it. You see now actions speak louder than words. So don't just say things that I've already heard. I want your body without your soul. I don't want love who will come here and go. Not hit my pride if right now you decide that you are not ready to settle down. But if you want my heart, then it's time that you start to act like you're mine in the light and the dark. If you love me, say it. If you trust me, do it. If you want me, show it. If you need me, prove it. If you need me, say it. If you trust me, do it. If you want me, show it. Prove it. If you love me, say it. Say you want me, baby. I will do what you want to do. Yes, I will. Prove it. Say it. Say it. Baby, so do it. Do it. Baby, give it. Show it. Prove it. Prove it. Oh, I wanna touch you, baby, and spread my love all around you, honey. And if you can, you gotta show it, baby. True love will show it, prove it, say it, do it, show it, prove it, oh baby, say it, oh baby, do it, my sweet baby, show it, my sweet baby, prove it, my sweet baby, do it, my show it, prove it, say it, say it, say it, do it, baby, show it, show it, show it, prove it, prove it, say it, say it, say it, do it, do it, show it, show it, prove it, prove it, so baby, lots of flavor for the fever. Strong like stone, from the ground. Strong like stone, earthy color brown. Strong like stone, earthy color brown. Strong like stone, earthy color brown. Yes, it's time to be out. Do it, do it. Show it, show it. Prove it. Say it. Do it.
What we gonna do now is go back.
Everybody move your body, now do it. Hear the song. DJ keep playing that song all night, on and on and on. On and on and on. Everybody, move your body, now do it. Here's something that's gonna make you move and groove. Hey DJ, keep playing that song all night, on and on and on. On and on and on. It's Friday night and the weekend's here. I need to unwind. Where's the party? Mr. DJ, DJ. I am ready to call my friends so we can all get down. Where's the party? Hey, hey, Mr. DJ. Hey, Mr. DJ. You can get this started. Everybody's ready to party. All night, all night. All the girls are ready. So we can all get to it. We can party till the break of dawn. Everybody, move your body. Now do it. Here's something that's gonna make you move and groove. Hey DJ, keep playing that song all night, on and on and on. On and on and on. Everybody, move your body. Now do it. Here's something that's gonna make you move and groove. Hey DJ, keep playing that song all night, on and on and on. On and on and on. It's Friday night and the weekend's here. I need to unwind. Where's the party? Mr. DJ. I am ready to call my friends so we can all get down. Where's the party? Hey, hey, Mr. DJ.
Hey, Mr. DJ.
You can get this started. Everybody's ready to party.
How long?
All night,
How long?
all night. All the girls are ready. So we can all get to it. Can party till the break of dawn.
Once again, it's on. 1, 2, 1, 2. The ruler is here. That song right there is crazy right there, Al. And it's crazy because you started the song off with started the show off with Brownstone.
Right, you know why?
Yeah, you know, that's family right there. 2 years on the road with Brownstone, touring. And it's crazy because one of the producers that I'm working with right now, he was one of the producers when I first started doing my show. And he was like, yo, Rich, let's go back to doing the shows again, man. So we working on that. And the first person I'm going to call is Nikki Gilbert. So Nikki, Brownstone, I'm about to call y'all. We about to come down to L.A., check y'all out, do this quick interview. But we got some things going on up here today, Al. We got. You know, I don't do too many interviews anymore like this right here. But I got a special call from a special friend, so I had to take care of this one. I'm gonna let her introduce herself, and we're gonna get into this interview. But like I told her from the door, I go hard on women. So let's get ready. Let me see what you got. Let's see what you're gonna bring to the game. So introduce yourself, and I'm let everybody know who you are.
Let's do it. My name is Cheyenne. I'm a recording artist and fashion designer.
Okay. Now, how long have you been in the game as far as music, as far as fashion?
I'd say I'm pretty fresh. I just started. I just released my first mixtape about like 2 weeks ago, September 19th. So.
Okay, now, which one do you have more passion for? Do you have more passion for the music, or do you have more passion for the clothing
I love
line?
them both equally. They're like my babies.
Okay.
I choose which one I love more.
Okay, so now, which one did you start first? Let's go by that.
Still can't choose. They're both just intertwined. I went to high school and I studied fashion design.
Okay.
So that's when I honed my craft, but the talent and the love and the knack for it was always there. Like my mom could tell you, like my birthday, if she would try to have me wear hand-me-downs for my brother, and I would be crying in single digits. It's like one, like that's for boys. I can't wear that. Like I want to wear what I want to wear. So fashion has just always been embedded into me.
Okay, now music. When you write your music,
Right.
what gives you the influence? Like, what makes you write your music? What zone do you go into when you start writing your music?
Just whatever I'm going through in the moment. So, when I did Misunderstood, I was experiencing heartbreak, but also more so like heartbreak as an adult. Like it wasn't like a kid heartbreak where, I could just spiral out of control. Like, nah, like, you got to prioritize. And it was just like, damn, all right. fuck it, my heart broken, but I'm about to keep going and doing what I gotta do. So I just put it in the music.
Okay, so now when it comes to music, there's lanes to me. What lane do you want to jump in as far as this R&B? Is it R&B that you do, or because we're gonna listen to some of your music in a little while? But what lane do you want to jump in?
It's definitely leaning more towards R&B, but I jump between R&B and hip hop.
Okay. Now, a lot of people out here have a lot of ghostwriters and stuff like
Right.
that. I mean, do you have people that helps you with your music?
Definitely not.
Okay, you do all your music to yourself. You get your beats to yourself. How do you get your music and stuff?
Yes, sir. Well, I write everything myself. That's my talent. Of course, I sing everything myself. But yeah, just kind of like doing what I do, just making organic connections with people that I enjoy making music with and doing my craft with. It's all about the art. So, yeah.
Okay, so when you're riding around in the car, who do you listen to that inspires you to write your music?
Oh man, this is a good question because it's like different times call for different measures. Like, I love to vibe out to clips. I love listening to clips. Like, it just do something to me when I'm listening to them. Like, I just get in my zone. That makes me lock in. I love listening to even today's artists like Travis Scott, of course the OGs, Drake.
It's funny that you said.
Yeah, like,
it's funny
you
that
know-
hey Al. It's funny she said Drake is an OG.
That's funny.
That's funny to us.
Today, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Now, once again, collaborations. Do you do collabos or because you're a new artist, so do you jump out there in the lane of doing your own music right now and just staying in that lane, or do you collab with people? Do you have a team that you work with?
The way I like to look at it is, I definitely look at myself as a brand. So with that, it's like I have freelancers. So,
Okay.
I work with one artist here doing certain things, how we cook up, whether it's a producer or actual other recording artist, and work with them in that fashion. So yeah, definitely like that.
Okay. Now, as far as your music, like I said, we talked a minute ago about you writing your music. Well, what you're gonna do, what you're gonna bring to the game that's gonna be different than all the artists that's out here now? What's gonna be different with your music? What's gonna make me want to go and listen to your music?
I don't try to be anything I'm not. And yeah, just exactly that. I don't try to be anything I'm not. I don't influence people to do any one thing, whether good or bad. I just speak my truth, and it's just a vibe. That's why, like, I'm just a light. That's how I see myself, and I try to put that in my music. Like, people just feel good listening to my music. They feel good being in my shows. They feel good wearing my designs, and that's just what I like to keep through everything I do.
Okay, so when I have a lot of artists when they come through, because like I said, I interview anybody from 50 to Nelly, and when we talk, one of the first things they say is, they're never gonna change their style.
Right.
What kind of style do you have, and will you ever change your style? If your style wasn't working right now this way, would you change it for the popularity, or what would you do?
Okay, my style constantly changes, but never based off of popularity.
Okay.
That is my style. The fact that my style is constantly changing. I mean, I'm a girl. Like, I switch up my hair every week.
Okay.
So, of course, I'm going to be switching up my outfit every single day.
Okay.
And just kind of like how I feel. It depends on my mood, and it all lines up with the music. That's why I love them both equally, because it's how I express myself through every minute of every day.
Okay, now a lot of artists, when they come out, they have a favorite song that they can rock with at all times.
Right.
Out of all the songs that you have wrote, produced, and all that, what's the favorite song that comes to mind? And is it one of the songs when you do a show, do you put this song in your show at every show?
I have 3.
Give me one. Your
All
favorite
right,
song.
I'm gonna go with No Auto. No
Auto.
Yeah,
Now, will we hear that song today, or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We're gonna hear No Auto today. Now, once again, explain to us what No Auto is about. Because when you say No Auto, you got me thrown. I'm trying to figure out what that could be about. You
So,
know what I mean?
No Auto is a remix that I made. It's off the mixtape. And the original song's, like, my original name for it is No More. And so basically it's just about not accepting the pickle juice no more. Like, I want everything, and I'm willing to work hard for it.
Okay.
So that's basically what the song is about, and just like coming out of that, and the different things around that climate that come with that.
Okay, now you have 2 different lanes. So you do the fashion
Right.
as well as the music.
Right.
So just let's say, for an example, the fashion took off more than the music. would you give up on your music, or would you go back to both lanes?
Nope. I'd never give up on either one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're trying to tell me you're gonna make it in both?
Yeah.
Because once again, I mean, in this music industry, I was watching an interview the other day, and they say that in each time there's one that comes up. So it was Rihanna's time for a while.
Right.
Then Rihanna went out, and it was Beyonce's time for a while. It's time for that next artist. So that's why I ask all my artists when I deal with them, what are you gonna bring different that Rihanna didn't do, that Beyonce didn't do, that you're gonna open a lane for yourself and come through?
For me, that's why I feel like I'd never give up on either one of them, because for me, the balance of both of them is my lane, is where I'm going. Like, I made my own outfit for my show and ended up selling it to a fan. Like,
Okay.
I don't know who else could say that, but that's just my thing. And I never like, I'm just always doing me, and me is fashion and music.
Okay.
So it's all
Now,
together.
a lot of times when people, this is my argument that I say with everybody.
Right.
In this industry, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Hove, Beyonce, I use them. If they didn't do music, they wouldn't know each other, right? So, or do music together. Is there anybody that you're interested in now, before you get onto the top, that when you get there, it wouldn't change things?
No, not necessarily. Because like I said, for me, it's just all about good vibes and energy. Like, I know these people from a fan standpoint. I don't know what it's going to be like standing in the room next to them in the studio. Like, I don't know if the vibe going to be the same. Are they going to, uphold the same kind of way that I see them? So
Okay.
it's about a vibe. Like, I don't know.
Okay. Now, when you say you vibe with a lot of different artists, when you listen to music and stuff like that, a person that you would love to work with, maybe off of if you had a single to come out,
Right.
and you had to choose anybody in the game, who would be the first person that comes to mind, R&B wise and rap wise, that you would love to work with?
Okay. Rap wise.
Yeah, got to put that brain to work. Got to put it to work, Al. She got the ruler show. She didn't even know.
This is weird. It's like, there's so many different ways I can answer that question. Because it really, like, I really do everything based off my mood, like how I'm feeling. And
Okay, well, how you feeling right now? If you had to make, if I had a chance to make a phone call right now to any artist in the game, who would you say?
Well, I don't know. I would love to make music with Pharrell. I don't know which
Pharrell.
category he falls into, because he's
Okay.
kind of.
Now, why Pharrell? Now, Pharrell, let me tell you something. A lot of people don't know. To me, Pharrell's a musical genius,
Definitely.
and he doesn't get. I don't think he gets the props that he's supposed to get. I mean, he's a very good producer. He puts out songs that a lot of people don't even know
Right.
that he's in charge of and stuff like that. So, what made you say Pharrell? I mean, I love Pharrell as a person. I watch, like I said, doing these shows, you have to study people. And that's one of the persons that I study. I mean, a lot of people don't know a lot of things different about Pharrell. But what made you say Pharrell? And I love your answer. Go ahead.
Exactly what you said. Like, it's just like, wow, Pharrell is amazing. Like, first time I really connected with Pharrell was when he was producing for Gwen Stefani. And, as I got older, I just started digging more into him. And then it was like, oh, okay, like, he's responsible for clips. Like, he has a little bit to do with this. He got a little bit to do with that. And then I used to watch Sisterhood of Hip Hop and just seeing how he worked with Bia. And I was like, wow, he just looks like someone really dope. And just, like, I would love to work with. And, again, he does the fashion thing, too. So that may be why, I want to vibe with him and make some music with him. That would be awesome.
Now, it's funny because, like I said, I was joking when I said this a little while ago, but I'm serious. You never know who watch these podcasts.
Right.
And there's always people that's reaching out to other people. And once again, so if that would ever get to Pharrell and he would work with you, I mean, what would be, once again, if he would say to you, what would be the most important thing? We only could pick one thing right now. What would it be that you would say to Pharrell? Like, Pharrell, listen, you're telling me, and I'm listening to you, that both of them come together. But if he say, okay, I'm Pharrell, and I'm saying you only could take one,
Right.
which lane would you go?
You're saying between music and fashion.
Between music and fashion.
Oh, with Pharrell, it would definitely be music.
Music.
Yeah, I definitely could have him some music.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, fashion. You say you went to school and all. You went to school for fashion, right?
Correct.
Okay, so what did you learn in the fashion industry that's out here now that we can change. A funny thing last night, a dude came into the club last night because I manage a club, and the dude came in there last night, and he had on a I think like a Fendi jacket that you make from like the Dapper Dans and all that. It was like a Fendi jacket, and these younger girls was like, look at that old man with that walking around with that old Fendi jacket, boom, 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 right? And I heard it when he said it, and people started laughing. But then there was an older person said, "You don't know who Dapper Dan is?" And the girl was like, "No, who's Dapper Dan?" And he was breaking it down to him on who Dapper Dan was, and he said that jacket right there was made through a person who makes stuff like that. You don't even understand that.
Right.
So when they broke it down to the young lady, her whole outlook was different.
Of course.
So that's what I'm saying. So they say everything comes full circle. The clothing line, as well as music, as well as everything. So the clothing line, when things go out, they come back. So what I'm trying to say to you is, your fashion that you do, what would be different than the fashion that's out here now? Because a lot of different, I see a lot of guys walking around here with high wheel pants and their socks showing and all that. I ain't doing that. Now that just ain't gonna be something that I'm gonna do. What will you bring different to the fashion game that'll be different than what's out here now? Fashion. We're not talking about your music right now. We're talking fashion.
Definitely. I mean, I just keep getting thrown out because it's like you say different, and I feel like I spent so long focusing on trying to be different, and now it's just I'm at a point where I don't really try to be different. So you ask me what's gonna be different, what's this, and it's just like
no, from your clothing line.
Right.
From your clothing line.
Right. I'm just doing me. So the idea of the clothing line is connected with the project. I plan on releasing new collections every time I come out with a project, and that's what I'm doing now. So this project, I felt split between being misunderstood and being understood and being myself. And so the clothes definitely translate that in a sense of it's going to be half cloth and half see-through. So half plastic, half perspex rather.
Okay. Now, let's go to the mixtape.
Right.
Okay, let's talk about how you made the mixtape, what's the name of the mixtape, who helped you on the mixtape, the questions that's going to start coming in. And I want some of your peoples to start calling in on the line so they can call you at 347-708-0216. Once again, 347-708-0216. The lines are wide open. If you want to call and talk to her, if you want to ask her some questions, there's not a problem. Just hit us up. Now let's get back to the question that I asked.
Right.
So give me an answer.
You were saying, I'm sorry, what did you say?
The question that I asked you about was the mixtape.
Right,
so,
about the mixtape. Okay, right.
So let's go. What's the name of the mixtape, first of all?
The name of the mixtape is Misunderstood.
Misunderstood.
Okay. Spelled misunderstood.
Okay.
So
now, let's talk about this Misunderstood. What was this? What's the whole concept of it? Are all the songs on there? From the line of what you're saying? How many songs are on the CD?
Right.
What is your favorite song on the CD? And if you had to go live right now, because I'm going to ask you to do one of your songs on the air, what song would you do?
Okay. That was a lot. So yeah, the name of the project is Misunderstood, spelled understood. It is 7 songs on the project. It is a project of remixes. So these are beats from songs that I listened to, that I liked, that I felt like I could write over and that I wanted to write over. Yeah, and that's why it's released on SoundCloud, completely free to listen to and vibe out with. Yeah. Okay. And then my favorite song off the project, well, I said No Auto. That's definitely, well, no, I said that one gets me in the vibe the most, but that's definitely my favorite song of the project, hands down, because it's the most chill song on there. Song that I was gonna sing today, or a song that I was gonna do today live. Let's go with his interlude. I like that one.
Well, we're gonna get to that in a little bit.
Right.
We're gonna go to a song. And say that again. Okay, so Big Al got a question for you, so we're gonna let Al.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna let Al step into the room.
Absolutely. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Big Al, the voice of iAxis. Cheyenne, welcome.
Thank you
It's
so
such
much.
a pleasure to see such a bright, young, talented young lady as yourself come through with the energy and the gift. I see your gift.
Thank you.
So again, like you, I started off in fashion. Okay, and I delved into this music business. I got like over 30 years in this music business.
Nice.
Got some platinum plaques under me, things of that nature. But one thing that I wanted to ask you about is today's industry where deals are readily hard to come by. Okay, distribution on a good level is hard to come by. Making sure that your product reaches the masses, it takes a lot of work. What vehicles do you have behind you that's going to help you reach those people out there who don't know of you, okay, and you feel like they need to know Cheyenne and what Cheyenne does?
Well, I do engage with marketing. I do engage with that, but just that's where like my fashion kind of came in, where I was allowed to be able to do both, because through my fashion people are wearing my clothes, or they'll see me like, you know, it's harder to market yourself as an artist because it's something that I have to say. Like my fashion speaks for itself, and people just, that's how I connect with people. And then they found out my music and they're like, oh wow, this music is dope, like, and they fall in love with both too. So fashion is kind of what helps me bridge the gap between those people I may never be able to present them my music.
Right. Okay.
Way, yeah.
And what's the name of your clothing brand?
It's connected to my merch line, so it's called Remix the Label.
Remix Label?
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. I like that.
Okay, so Al, we tuned up to get to one of these songs. What's the song you say you want to play?
No auto.
You got no auto tuned up, Al?
Okay, let's see.
You guys gotta call in if you would like turn up, ask questions.
All right, let me get some shout outs since my peoples is online right now while Al's setting that up. Let's go. Ophelia, what's going on? Tori, how you doing? Heidi, hey, how you doing? Dale, what's up, cousin Dale? Mean Gene, what up, cuzzo? Tori, I see you. Cheryl Brown, what up, Keish? How are you? Maggie, Keely, what's going on? Hey, Keely, it's been a minute. Holla at your boy. Tracy, what's going on? Pop from the barber shop. What up? Dex, what up? Shaka, how you doing? Alex, what's going on? Highway Bullies. What up, Tony? Brina, what's going on?
No more.
Who's this? Tish, what's going on? What's going on, Miss Tammy? What's going on? Niecy, my sister, Niecy. Wanda, what's going on? Lady D, I see you. Fix your phone. What's going on my phone? Mean Gene, what's going on? LaShawn, hey, how you doing? Bridget, what's going on? Annette, how you been? Everybody's tuning in early. We early right now. Yeah, something is going on. I don't see the light on my... What's going on with my show right here, little Al?
I don't know. Tell them to tune in. Something's wrong with your phone, look like to me. Yeah, man. So tell them to tune in. Tell them they can check us out on Periscope. They can check us out on Facebook at iAccess Radio. They can check
Facebook,
us out
iAccess Radio.
YouTube at iAccess.
YouTube, iAccess, yeah.
Twitter at iAccess Radio and iAccess Radio 1. And Ustream, iAccess Radio Live. Y'all tune in, watch the live show.
Yeah.
All right.
For you guys, okay?
But here we go, Miss Cheyenne. No more.
Okay?
I just want to thank God for this life. Sincerely. Cheyenne. Bitches been wanting my place, but they don't know the price I paid. All the past had to take, all that shame had to wait. I leave ain't work for that pain, oh mine ain't work for this game. Had to check myself, vibe up, now you and I, we ain't not the same. I like to make change in my game, you like to compare and complain. You stay online with the shade, wait till I see you face to face. I won't even say a thing, put some diamonds on your thumb. No tiaras taking home, don't hesitate to knock them cold. They ain't following the codes, they don't fuck with those. I've been moving with my heart, no more, showing way too much remorse. No more, she hating trying to knock me off. No more, you play with my mind like a toy. No more. Too real, been through too much shit. Don't feel it like the North, can't just sit. Real thick when niggas wanna hit. I ain't never fold, cause I'm wrong spread. So it's about the butter, everything else under. Now they wanna capture me, ain't talking shutters. But I pop my shit back in with that action. He got a pipe, tell him bring the cam in. After he lace me diamonds, be dancing. And I gotta cut him just like the carrots. Never check back, love, I don't have it. Addicted to the money, it's a habit. I've been moving with my heart. The more, showing way too much remorse. The more, she hating, trying to knock me off. The more, you play with my mind like a toy. The more.
Okay, I'm feeling that vibe. Hold on, I'm gonna hit one more. I gotta hit one more song to see if I can catch that vibe.
I'm really misunderstood because I can't help but speak nothing but facts. And I really keep all these bitches mad because I'm the bitch they niggas wish they had. Fuck it though.
1 million Bulgari sharing from casino. If he can't get it, I can't with it. There won't be no sexing. Hey, the lame nigga always on my line texting. Don't you ever say no shit to me unless you meant it. I stay 10 toes down, somehow I'm the menace. Shut the fuck up, little bitch. To me, you is a peasant. It's not my fault that these niggas think that I'm a blessing. Never stress them, I can't even get rid of my exes. Body count still low, cause niggas be with those. I won't even let you eat my ass on no joke. Cause my nanny is a drug and I do not want him strong. You a lame, you not the one from me, you cannot get no love. Daddy got something for me.
Hey!
He pulled up in that BMW 645.
Oh, hello, this is Our Access Radio. This is Big Rich the Ruler. Who's this on the line?
It's Andrew on the line, man.
What's up? How you doing, Andrew?
I'm doing all right. I'm just seeing you on Instagram doing your thing.
Right.
That's what's up.
You on the live radio,
That's a fact. Thanks for tuning in and supporting, always.
That's what's up. Looking good. Don't do your thing.
Thank you. I'll make sure I keep doing that.
Okay, for sure.
All right. So you got your first call up at that radio. Our Access. Big Al, let's get back into that.
We do. Got him rolling in. Guys got a call. I'm live on a podcast. I pinned the number.
Daddy got something for me to ride. I see you got that cash flow, but can I take a dive? Daddy wanna lick me like some ice from my neck to my back, all the way down my spine. Daddy got something for me to ride, then I'ma throw it back like it's Thursday night. I do Kegels cause my nigga got a BBC. Name Cheyenne, but I keep a couple C's on me. Designer's all I need, got me a different breed. Hustle for the shit I need, so what can you do for me? You don't gotta sit the table, just sit below this navel. Keep that shit full, calls you baby, don't you ever try to play me. Man, I'm such a fucking lady, keep shit tight just like the Brady's. Moving silence like I'm shady, I'm a yes, she's a maybe. Daddy got something for me to ride. He pulled up in that BMW 645. Daddy got something for me to ride. I see you got that cash flow, but can I take a dive? Daddy wanna lick me like some ice from my neck to my back, all the way down my spine. Daddy got something for me to ride, then I'ma throw it back like it's Thursday night. Fucking with me gets you upgraded.
I'm driving them crazy.
Fucking with you, them bitches hate it.
Make it worth my while.
Bottom line, I'm choosing paper.
To keep it a stack.
Don't give no fucks about a hater.
Fuck all of that.
Daddy got something for me to ride. He pulled up in that BMW 645. Daddy got something for me to ride. I see you got that cash flow, but can I take a dive? Daddy wanna lick me like some ice from my neck to my back, all the way down my spine. Daddy got something for me to ride, then I'ma throw it back like it's Thursday night.
Hey, Big Al, what's going on up at Our Access Radio? What we playing up here today, yo? Feeling the vibe. I see your lane now. I mean, you had sent me some songs, right? But me, this is how I am. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. If your music is whack, I'm just going to keep it 100 with you. If your music is good, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I like your lane. I like your vibe. I like what you're doing. It's funny because, like I said, a lot of when I was asking you from the door, I asked you from the door. I said, what kind of lane are you going to go in? I see the lane that you're going down, and it's you. You know what I mean? Right. It's definitely, if it wasn't you, if we'd have been a big girl up here singing that, I'd be like, nope, we're not going to do that. We're not going to let you do that up in here. But I'm feeling your vibe. I'm feeling what's going on. Once again, I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. I done did everybody from 50 to Nelly to Cam, CeeLo Green. I done did them all. and I see the lane when they was going down the lanes, when they was going down them. Once again, I'm feeling your lane. I put you in the lane with Nikki. I put you in that lane. I put you in the lane with Cali. Yeah, but now I'm throwing it out there. You got to receive it now. You know what I mean?
I'm receiving it, baby.
That's
Thank
what
you.
it is. But it is what it is. But I'm just gonna tell you right now. Like I said, that's a lane. I heard this girl sent me like 4 songs the other day. Another young lady, she sent me like 4 songs the other day.
Right.
And she was like, Rich, at our Access Radio, I got it going crazy up there. You can help me come out.
Right.
And I heard her song, same thing, the nasty type of songs, boom, boom, boom. So I said, she sent me the songs. I didn't see a picture of them. Not no disrespect. I don't throw nobody under the bus.
Right.
She sent me. She said, Rich, I'm looked at your bio. I seen the history of who the people you work with. Boom, boom, boom. I want your honest opinion. She threw me like 4 songs. The songs was hot. Right. Before I even look at your pictures or anything, I want to hear your music first. I don't want to get a picture of you. Yeah. So when Mom Zook sent me the sent me the songs, I didn't play them. I didn't want to hear them because I want to hear them from you. I heard them. I seen the lane that you're going in, so I'm telling you, I'm definitely feeling. The other young lady, no disrespect, but she was a bigger young lady. And the stuff that she was talking, it wasn't a match. I was like, wait a minute, you saying some crazy right now, and that's not the lane that you're going to be able to go down. And she said, and this is what these are the words that came out of her mouth, she said, they told me to go this lane. If it's your music and it's what you feel, nobody can't tell you what lane to go down. Her lane, she wanted to be like an R&B singer, but the people that she was working in and the producers on there that she was working with, they was telling her that the R&B right now is not what's in. It's the nasty. It's the talking the crazy. I said, but if that's not you, then that can't be you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything that you're saying right now, I hate to say it, but I see that's you. I don't know how your mom is going for all that, but I see that that's what you do. And that's what it is. So, I got to say once again, I'm congratulating on what I heard so far, and I know you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it in this game. You just gotta you just gotta keep the hard work in. It's a lot of competition out there. But as long as you keep going and doing what you're doing, it should be no problem. Yeah. It seems like music is in your blood. Now, where did you get music from? Like music is in a lot of people's bloods, and they started out young. Where did you start out when it came to music?
It comes from my dad. My dad has an amazing, beautiful voice. I'm
not trying to be disrespectful. I know it didn't come from your mom because she can't sing. Nah. No, it didn't come from
at least you said that because, we say we get crucified. But anyway, yeah, it came from my dad. My dad is an amazing, beautiful singer. And he's just a lover of hip-hop and music. And he just soaked up everything from his time and kind of, passed it on to me, which is why, I know, the basics of certain things and just... I feel like I'm fully aware, and I'm always trying to learn.
Okay.
Enough, so
now,
hold on, Rich. Let me ask you a question since you are on that topic. So, when it comes to today's music, you said that your dad brought you all the basics. There's a lot of artists who feel like the history of music and who paved the ways and things of that nature really don't count. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that?
I feel the complete opposite. I feel like history matters. History tends to repeat itself, so you should study the past and just helps you develop your sound and who you are. So how are you going to disrespect what came before you, or at least not acknowledge what came before you?
Right.
Without that, there's no room for you. You wouldn't be you.
Right.
Be some different. So I definitely acknowledge it and have respect for it.
All right. Well, right now we're working on something real big up here at our Access Radio. We're working on a concert right now.
Fire.
I done did 3 VIP lounge shows, and all of them was complete to capacity. I'm working on my next one right now. Me, Big Al, Pro, Santi, the 4 owners of our Access Radio, we're working on something real big right now. And with Al's permission, we're gonna put you on the list of people that's trying to get on the show. What do you think about that, Big Al?
I think she's a good fit.
Okay,
definitely a good
so
fit.
that's definitely. I want to give a couple of shout outs, and we're gonna get to some more music in a minute. Right now, Aunt Beck, what's going on? Mike, what's going on? Doris, what's going on? Angela, what's going on? What up, Val? How you doing? Dana, what's going on? Dana, okay. Uncle Byrne, what up? Pop from the barbershop, what's good? Lisa, Karen, Tracy. Like I said, the crazy part about this now. Now I'm sitting up here looking at my book and all that. What's going on, Keisha? How you doing? Auntie Beck, what's going on? A lot of people that's hitting me up right now are from out of town. North Carolina. I got 3 Atlantas right here. I got 1 from Ohio right here. The list is going on, and everybody's liking your music. They feeling your music. They say give you a big up on your music. So once again, this is what we need. We need to get people up here, and we need to get people music heard from other places. 2 of the people said they're trying to get in touch with you. So give them your info, how they can get in touch with you, because they're producers and they're promoters, and they want to see if they can get you on a show.
Awesome.
Hold on. Let me see who this is. My man Black has hit me right now. He's from Atlanta. He said, hit him up. I mean, give your info so he can hit you up. And my man, Mike Boogie, he's from North Carolina, which we're going to be working with real soon. And he said, hit him up. What up, cousin Keisha? What's going on, Michelle Bell? There go cousin Shell, yo.
Cousin Shell, what's good?
Shell, what's
Long
good?
time, how you been?
Okay,
We've been praying for you.
Yes.
Keep your head up.
Yes. So give them your information on how they can get in touch with you. Mike Brown, what's good? Everybody's hitting the out of. It's crazy because more of the out of town people are listening, and they're like, "Yo, her music is fire." So let me hit these people up right now while they're on the air and give them some information on where they can reach you, how they can get in touch with you for shows and all that, and right there.
Okay. You can reach me on my Instagram at I am Cheyenne. My name is spelled CHEYENNE. So you just spell that twice at I am Cheyenne. And you can definitely just write me in the DMs. That's the easiest way for me to keep track of everything. So.
Okay. Yeah. One of the biggest producers that's on the air right now is a partner of mine, Uncle Burn. Big Uncle Burn right now. He's like the hottest promoter out in the game right now, and he does a Bronx Day in Atlanta type thing right there. We need to get some music to him too, because he's the one who does the programming for like the Bronx Days in Atlanta and a lot of different other big events. So you need to get him some info. I'm gonna take your info at the end of the show and get him some. Big Uncle Burn, what's good? First Lady Paris, we had a good look last night. Mingles first Friday. We had Danny D. We got Smooth Ski coming back next month. So like I said, once again, I want to give a big shout out to my family right there. Big Uncle Burn, First Lady Paris. And also, I can't leak the date yet. He told me I better not leak the date, but this Bronx Day thing is going to be real serious, the 15th anniversary. And Big Uncle Burn said they're going all out this year. So once again, I just want to give a big shout out to Big Uncle Burn, First Lady Paris. So let's get back into this interview, and then we're going to get into some music. And I know you're not going to be up here too long, and me and Al going to get into some of that Love Doctor situation. But I just want to ask you a couple of more questions now. A lot of guys, they got to ask me because they're going to say, Big Rich, why didn't you ask her? What is your dating situation? Are you married, boyfriend, girlfriend? We got to even throw the girlfriends in there these days because you never know. So what is your situation that comes as far as relationship-wise?
Oh, man. I'm married to the money right now.
You married to the money. Whoa. Hey, Big Al. Yeah. I thought last week when y'all asked me if I'm married or not, and I said I'm married to Jesus, was a good answer. But now she talking about she married to the money. What's going on with that one? That's a good one.
I'm married to the money right now, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's what feels best. Just, and when I say that, I just mean accomplishing my goals. Just working on myself, self-development, self-reflection, self-growth. That's the space I'm in right now. And it's hard to focus on yourself if you're focusing on someone else.
Okay. So. I'm going to get you back up here for another show. It's a lady show. I'm going to let Al see where he thinks that you'll fit in best with one of the lady shows, because ladies always have questions that men can't ask that maybe they'll feel more comfortable asking you the questions. So like I said, before you leave, we're going to give Big Al your info and see which one of the other shows can, Al, maybe one of the other shows can get you up here and you can play. Now, I got to ask you this because, I'm just keeping it 100. Now, most of your songs are, songs of, sexual songs and stuff like that. What makes you write that kind of music? I mean, is it because that lane is so wide open and a lot of people are making it off that money, or that's how you really, really feel? True feelings.
It is my true feelings. They're like my fantasies. They are works of art.
Okay.
So these are things. Some of them I might have experienced. Some things I would like to experience.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my fantasies. It's my art.
Whoa, Big Al, you got a question on that one?
No, I not even a question, but a statement.
Okay.
Again, like I said, I understand where she's coming from because, again, I have that creative gene, you know. And a lot of times people ask well, what's your lane? What's your music? And when you're creative, it's like whatever comes that God gives you, you're creating off that vibe. We're not looking for anything particular. Even when we talk about some of our fantasies, today it might be this, tomorrow it could be something totally different.
Definitely, yeah.
You know.
Okay. Well, sexual fantasies at Access Radio sounds real funny to me. It's like, wait a minute, what are we talking about right now? Especially talking to the Reverend right now. I'm just saying, though. But, okay, so now, like I said, you got a CD out right now. Let's tell us more about, once again, tell them how they can get the CD. Are you on SoundCloud? Or you on Mixcloud? What you on? Where you at?
So this is a mixtape. You can find Misunderstood on SoundCloud. You can type in my username, soundcloud.com/Cheyenne_Cheyenne. And boom, listen away, vibe out, have a good time.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm thanking you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Having you out, you have a great future in front of you. I'm telling you, I see it. I just want you to just keep producing music, keep putting in music, keep that feeling that you have. Yeah. And as long as you keeping it 100 and keeping it real with your music and keeping it real with yourself, no matter what, you're definitely gonna make it. And I just, like I said, I love the vibe, and I love the way that you, even when you was just doing your song, like the movement with it, it was like you're really being yourself.
Right.
It's like you're happy with your music. And once you're happy with your music, no matter what it is, if it's what you really feel, that's what it's going to be. So I want to say thank you for stopping through our Access Radio. We're going to play maybe one or two more songs, and then me and Al about to get into this little doctor situation. All y'all stay tuned. We're going to play one or two more songs, and then me and Big Al, we about to get into some crazy. All you ladies out there, just stay tuned. Lisa, what's going on? Hey, Marvella, what's going on? Who's that right there? Hey, Pam, what's going on? I got to do a rest in peace to my to Faye in North Carolina. Another one of my cousins is gone. My aunt passed away 1 week, then another cousin passed away another week. So death is definitely,
to hear that.
Yeah, death is really going crazy out here right now. Hey, Tiny, what's going on? My sister Niecy, what's going on? I see Karen is involved. Hey, oh no, I can't. I'm not even gonna call your name because you don't even get a shout out right now. You've been acting up, yeah. All right, so we about to play maybe one or two more songs, Al, and then we about to get into this Love Doctor situations. I want everybody to stay tuned because we about to get into some Love Doctor situations, as well as I'm gonna ask you right now to give me your top three people that performs that you love listening to. Top three.
That perform that I love listening to?
Yeah. Who do you like listening to? Your top three.
Beyonce.
One. So what order now? Where we going? What order? Beyonce's one?
Yeah, Beyonce's definitely one. The next two might be interchangeable. Beyonce. Honestly, Beyonce could take all three. She's a superhuman. Like, Beyonce, come on, Beyonce. Beyonce. Then we have.
Is it Beyonce because she's hot right now, or is it just Beyonce's one of your favorite performers?
She's an amazing performer. Like,
okay.
Just things that she does, it's just she's a superhuman.
Okay.
Beyonce.
Al, give me your top three right now, off the top of your head.
My top three
right now.
Current.
Top three.
Top three. Okay. My top artist, of course, is George Clinton from Parliament Funkadelic.
Right.
Number two, I would have to say Sylvester, as far as vocal wise and creativity.
Okay.
Number three is going to have to be Stevie Wonder.
Stevie?
Yeah.
Okay. And on that note, let's get into maybe at least one more song right now. And then, like I said, I just want to give you a thanks for coming through. And we're definitely going to have you back up here at our Access Radio. Al's going to set something up for you. And maybe because the ladies, they a little bit more. I can't be too calm with you because I know your mom's too good, so I can't do that. You know what I mean? I feel a little uncomfortable talking to you. You know what I mean? So, Big Al, hit it with a song right now.
Okay, here we go.
As well as the people that's watching, watch her perform this song.
I'm really misunderstood because I can't help but speak nothing but facts. And I really keep all these bitches mad, cause I'm the bitch they nigga wish they had. Fuck it though.
1 million in Bulgari, Sharon from casino. If he can't get it, I can't with it. There won't be no sexing. Hate a lame nigga, always on my line texting. Don't you ever say no shit to me unless you meant it. I stay 10 toes down, somehow I'm the menace. Shut the fuck up, little bitch. To me, you is a peasant. It's not my fault that these niggas think that I'm a blessing. Never stress them, I can't even get rid of my exes. Body count still low, cause niggas be widows. I won't even let you eat my ass on no joke. Cause my nanny is a drug, and I do not want him strong. You a lame, you not the one from me, you cannot get no love. Daddy got something for me to ride. He pulled up in that BMW 645. Daddy got something for me to ride. I see you got that cash flow, but can I take a dive? Daddy wanna lick me like some ice from my neck to my back, all the way down my spine. Daddy got something for me to ride, then I'ma throw it back like it's Thursday night. I do Kegels cause my nigga got a BBC. Named Cheyenne, but I keep a couple C's on me. Designer's all I need, got me a different breed. Hustle for the shit I need, so what can you do for me? You don't gotta sit the table just to eat below this navel. Keep that shit full, calls you baby. Don't you ever try to play me, man. I'm such a fucking lady. Keep shit tight just like the Brady's. Moving silence like I'm shady. I'm a yes, she's a maybe. Daddy got something for me to ride. He pulled up in that BMW 645. Daddy got something for me to ride. I see you got that cash flow, but can I take a dive? Daddy wanna lick me like some ice from my neck to my back, all the way down my spine. Daddy got something for me to ride, then I'ma throw it back like it's Thursday night. Fucking with me gets you upgraded.
I'm driving them crazy.
Fucking with you, them bitches hate it.
Make it worth my while.
Bottom line, I'm choosing paper.
Keep it a stack.
Don't give no fucks about a hater.
Fuck all of that.
Daddy got something for me to ride. He pulled up in that BMW 645. Daddy got something for me to ride. I see you got that cash flow, but can I take a dive? Daddy wanna lick me like some ice from my neck to my back, all the way down my spine. Daddy got something for me to ride, then I'ma throw it back like it's Thursday night.
You know, I'm really misunderstood because I can't help but speak nothing but facts. And I really...
My name is Cheyenne. You can find me on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/Cheyenne_Cheyenne. You can find me on Instagram at I am Cheyenne. And that is spelled CHEYENNE, like the capital of Wyoming.
That's what's up. I want to thank you for coming through. Like I said, I got your info. I know how to get in touch with Moms Duke. So we about to get you on some shows. Definitely get you popping. I got somebody I want you to work with too. I got a producer from North Carolina. I think I can't leak who he just signed to, but he just signed to a major label. And I see the connection right there. It's an artist that I deal with all the time. Deja Blue, what up, boy? I'm talking about you. I got somebody I want you to work with, Blue. And I got another couple of people I want you to work with. So once again, we're gonna keep you in the loop. iAccess Radio, you're in the family now, so you can come through. Holla at your boy Big Rich. We got other shows that's gonna get you up here, and we're gonna work. All right, you keep working, I keep working. We're gonna work.
Married to the
all
money.
right?
That's how I'm doing
All right,
it.
thank you for coming through. All right, boo.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. All right, let's get to a little something, then we're gonna get into a little something. All right. Throw something on. Huh? Yeah. So I'm gonna call you. This is gonna be up.
Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Just tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want.
Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here something you can have for years. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here something
nice, be the man, wanna see you doing good. I don't wanna get rich, leave you in the hood. Girl, in my eyes, you the baddest. The reason why I love you, you don't like me cause my status. I don't wanna see you with a carriage, living average. I wanna do my thing so we be established. And I don't want you rocking the fabrics. Girl, I wanna give you carriage till you feel you a rabbit. Anything in your path, want you can have. Walk through the mall, if you like it, you could grab. Total it all up and put it on my tab. And then tell your friends all the fun you had.
Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here is something you can have for you. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here is something you can have for you.
Hey mama, won't you come here to Popeye? You don't like the way his tatas looking at Scada. In the 600, ain't no smoking cigada. Come over here, I think I see your baby father. Here go the number to my casa. If you in a rush, you call me mañana. Whatever you need, girlfriend, I got the whole enchilada. Just the way you like it, Mace gon' do you proper. Girl, I could tell you was meant for me. I could tell by the way you was sent to me. While I'm on tour trying to make them centuries. And they ask who your man, you better mention me. If you don't, you know you got a problem. Said you want no beef, girlfriend, don't start now. And it just so happened that I'm seeing cat, cause you messed up a lot just trying to be fast. And I ain't gon' ask who smashed the E-class. Pull up to the rib with the whole front crash. Now you wanna laugh, good thing that's the past. If you ever lie again, girl, that'll be your last.
Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here is something you can have for me. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here.
To keep it all real, you come second to my money. And can you be my ghetto love prophecy? Everybody love you, girl, not just me. And I know that you really care a lot for me. Wanna see you happy, even if it's not with me, not with me.
Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here is something you can have for you. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here is something you can have for you. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here is something you can have for you. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see.
See, I believe in money, power, and respect. First you get the money, then you get the motherfucking power. After you get the fucking power, motherfuckers will respect you.
1 pound respect, what you need in life. 1 pound respect, what you eating right. 1 pound respect, what you sleep at night. You'll see the light, the key to life. 1 pound respect, what you need in life. 1 pound respect, what you eating right. 1 pound respect, 1 pound respect.
Hey, yo, my whole clique bout it. We take yours while you pout about it. Truck, step out the horse, wanna crowd around it. You can see me on Optimum TV. On your bathroom, turn the light out, scream, Bloody Mary. 1, 2, 3. Chic ain't your usual friend, but I can set you up like Heisen and walk straight at the end. I'm done with ice and charms. I'm trying to ice my whole casket when I'm gone. Pull up with class on the dawn. Once I meet him, I greet him. Kiss his feet for freedom. Tell him thank you, Lord. Cause on earth I was getting bored. Now resurrect me back to this cat called sheep. So I can make this album and get back the cats that's weak. 230, 6'2. Me budge for you, that's like a cat versus a pit bull. Gun, no clip bull. Keep hunger and plan for the future. Cause you figure you gon' be older way longer than you gon' be younger.
Key to life. 1 pound respect, what you need in life. 1 pound respect, what you eating right. 1 pound respect, what you sleep at night. You'll see the light, the key to life. 1 pound respect, what you need in life. 1 pound respect, what you eating right. 1 pound respect, 1 pound respect, 1 pound respect, the key to life.
Only time to tell how the clock tick. I really love hair, but I'm still a hostage. Two personalities, check the posture. Smoke out the mouth, flare out the nostrils. Thinking death, then life seems scary. I pass the graveyard, seeing people Hail Mary. I ain't chillin' till I'm out parachuting. Race my man in mountain climbing for about 10 diamonds. 25,000 apiece, fuck streets. Trying to own the island, forget about wildin'. Try riding, in the car that be gliding. If I showed you where I live, you would think I was hiding. Sling dick, the chicks that don't speak English. Wake up to Trinidad, like fucking I'm rich. Come back, private jet, live on set. If you can shit go like spit baguettes.
Money, pound, respect, what you need in life.
Uncle Nelson, Cameron Giles, and I'm Mason Benta, and it's entertainment, and we're gonna rise to the top. Check up the Chancellor and Troy Topper.
Hey yo, you might see Cam in designer underwear.
Yo, Al. Yo, Al, talk to you for a minute, man.
Yo, I'm listening. I'm talking.
I'll talk to you for a minute, man. So we got to make some announcements, man. We got to make some major announcements, man. So the first thing that we're talking about right now is the iAccess Radio family, the owners, me, Big Al, my man Pro and Santi. We sat down, we discussed, we're doing a concert. The first concert is going to be here in New York, and the second concert is going to be in Greensboro, North Carolina. We got some headliners already that we're working on. We're working on some things. So Greensboro, y'all get ready, because iAccess Radio, we're on our way down there. My man Deja, we working on some things. Right now we're putting together the artists on who we should be having for the first New York City thing, and then we're going to travel with this. So the first stop is North Carolina here. Confirm, Big Al?
That's right.
Second stop is where?
Of course. First stop is New York. Second stop is North Carolina.
North Carolina, we coming.
Right.
Big Rich the Ruler will be the host. And we're going to turn up to turn out. That's the first thing that we're working on. Second thing I'm working on this Big Dick, my new video show. I'm back. I'm starting to shoot next Sunday. My first setting is next Sunday. So the Big Rich video show is coming back. Produced once again by my main man. I can't leak his name. And Big Al is one of the producers on that too. So we are working. Cousin Michelle, I'm going to call you when I get out of here in a few minutes. I got to tell you something. We working on a lot of big things, Al. It's going to be crazy right now. I had an idea. It's been on me a lot on my mind, Al. And you always tell me, yo, Rich, when something's on your mind and you want to go for it, go for it. I want to open up a lounge in North Carolina, yo. It's been weighing on me a lot, and I was thinking about the pros and the cons. See, the difference is with New York City, down there, you're able to carry a gun. That's a lot of shooting down there. Them little young boys try to make a name for themselves down there.
Right.
But I want to open up something classy, something where, we can keep that out. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I just don't want that nonsense in the building. So I'll be going out south in 3 weeks to finish up the crib. And when I get down there, I'm going to start to look for some lounges out. Something not too big, something that'll hold maybe 50 to 100 people.
Right.
And keep it real classy where you can come there and bring your lady and, chill out,
Right.
Something on a Love Doctor scale, you know what I mean?
Okay, that's what's up.
So I'm working on that right now. Big Al, somebody asked me, it was funny the other day, they was like, yo, they say Big Al, the voice of the iAccess Radio, and, you haven't been doing the prayers lately. So we definitely got to end the show with a prayer today, Al. You think people don't be watching and people don't be looking and listening, but they do, Al, and that's part of the show, and we haven't done it in a while. So tonight, before we end this show, we're going to do it with a prayer. And I want you to pray with me on something, because when I leave here, Big Al, today, I'm going to see if I'm going to close on this new car I'm trying to get this week.
All right.
So let's pray on that. Make sure that I get this.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's been a little minute since I bought me a new joint. So I'm going car shopping today when I leave here. So I got my eye on something. The man got it on hold till I get out there. So we're going to pray on that today.
Right.
Hey, Al, one of the things I want to touch on right now is, it's funny because the question I had to ask you, Al, is why am I always in the wrong places at the wrong times? Why am I the one who always sees something that I'm not supposed to see? I think people forget that when you say Mingles, you got to say Big Rich, right?
Right.
So here we go again, Al. One of my partners, well, I can't say a partner, well, a friend of mine, him and his wife going through a little something. And I said the word wife.
Right.
They going through a little something. How last night she pulled up the Mingles, right, Al? Once again, I know she had to forget that I'm at Mingles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she probably, because she hasn't been to Mingles maybe in like, I want to say at least 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
How do they pull up to Mingles? They coming towards the door. So I'm trying to alert her like, yo, I'm here, don't do that. So I walk outside, Al, and she looks at me like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't believe that he's still here with this. And I'm looking at her like, oh my God. I can't believe you coming out the car with somebody.
Right.
Okay, once again, Al, we had this question before. We talked about this before. Should I mind my business or should I put it out there, Al?
Again, I would mind my business.
Okay.
Because, again, you don't know what their situation is.
Al, but then...
Wait a minute.
Okay, but I'm gonna
But it's obvious that she realizes she was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay. So, her truth will set her free, not yours.
Okay.
Her truth will set her free.
But
so
then,
whatever she got to do, she got to muster up enough courage to take care of it.
But what about if she don't tell him and he finds that I knew?
Again, that's not your place to tell him because, again, he might be in a different state of mind where he's like, yo, I thought you supposed to be my people. How you going to say that about my wife?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you got to be careful.
All right, so let's use because we're around the same age. Back in the days, I went through a situation like that.
Right.
Okay. And it didn't turn out good for me. So what you're saying right now is 100% true. It didn't turn out good for me.
Right.
I was in Virginia Beach at that time with my lady. And I seen one of my very good friends, this was a very good friend of mine at the time, with another young man, came out the room and everything. So I did what any other, this is back in the day, Al. So what I did was, for sure, I came out and I seen her. I called him. I'm like, yo, your shorty out here with some dude. Now he was like, word? I don't know if she called him first or I don't know what happened. But like you just said, it turned out where she flipped that whole script and was like, that was her cousin and this and this.
Right.
Okay. It didn't work out for me. I should have mind my business.
Right.
But me being a loyalty, because I think that royalty is loyalty, me being a royal friend, I was like, yo, I told him. Okay, so to make a long story short, after they broke up, she came out during the arguments, and she was like, yeah, you know what? Your man was telling you the truth. I was with somebody else. Now, once again, Al, if I didn't tell him and she'd have told him, then I'd have looked like I was a sucker. I told him.
Well, again, a lot of times we step into realms and places and we feel like it's our responsibility to do these things, but it's really not. Okay, because at the end of the day, God's going to reveal all things, so you really don't have to say anything. But, my problem with those situations is it could always backfire on you, and then it will take years or months for you to get back to the level of that relationship where you were with your friend.
Okay.
So again, for me, men should have a code. All right. I don't want to know. Don't tell me nothing.
Wow.
If she doing it, she getting away with it, go ahead, let her do her thing, okay? If you see her, more power to her, then she's good at what she's doing, okay? Because you would never want to tell somebody who's dear to you anything that's going to hurt them, and that's how I look at it. Why? Okay, that's my boy going through enough. Now I tell him this, he's going to be even more mad or more upset, or he might even flip on me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to even take that chance. And anybody that knows me, anybody that's tight with me, that's cool with me, they know that's my stand on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you nothing. If it was meant to be, believe me, you're going to find out anyway. Okay? But it's not going to come from me because I'm not going to put you in a place where you're talking about, well, Al told me such and such. And then if it turns out not to be true, then it's like, yo, what's going on with Al?
Okay, but it was true.
Yeah, it was. It was. But initially when she told her story, she said it wasn't true,
Right.
and now he's looking at you different.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And that's crazy.
Yeah. So
Okay.
again, it's not even worth it, man.
I hate this question. This is the question that I get the most. This is the question that I hate the most. They go, you the Love Doctor. Just open up a Love Doctor site. You know, me and Sis opened up a Love Doctor site. You heard about it?
No.
I got a Love Doctor site on IG right now.
Okay, that's what's up.
People hitting me up on IG, and I'm connecting them to their love connections. Cause I'm the Love Doctor. That's what I do. I set people up.
That's what's
So
up.
once again, it's Big Rich dating site. Go on there, and if you want to find some true love, that's what I do. But the question that I'm getting the most, that I hate the most, is how can you be the Love Doctor? How can you hook people up and you single? That's the question that I hate the most.
See, it's a valid question, but that's for people who don't know you, Rich. See,
Okay.
I know that you've been married before. I know
Right.
that you've been in relationships.
Right.
So who else the best person that
Okay.
could talk about these things?
Say the word
that have
again.
experienced-
There's a word you just said that
the
just-
best person.
Oh, the
to
best
talk,
person.
talk about these things is that person that has been involved in these things.
Right.
Okay. So again, people really got to look outside the box and look at where it's coming from.
Yo, this
you
Love
know?
Doctor situation is funny because, yo, the people that are hitting me online, they're hitting me privately.
Okay.
And like, Rich, I want you to hook me up with this type of guy and this type of guy. And then I go onto the lines and I tell the guys that's on the line, listen, I got something for you if you think this is for you. And they connect.
Right.
It's been a week since I've been doing this. This is funny. It's been a week. And within the week, I only got like maybe truthfully like 7 to 8 people just hit me up this week. And out of 7 or 8 of them early, I see 2 or 3 connections.
All right, that's what's up. So it's effective.
No, it's starting. It's starting. I just need more people to start tuning in, and I mean, I got to make it bigger, but it's gonna take off. I know it's gonna take off. But the point I'm trying to make is, women these days, it's more women that's single than men out here these days. The ratio is crazy.
Well, that's always been a fact.
Okay,
the ratio
now-
to women to men has
now-
always been outnumbered.
But the quality of the women that's out here these days, the ones that you wouldn't believe are single. I mean, I'm talking about the lawyers and the doctors. These women are really not in the relationships and really looking for true love. Like, I guess they work so hard and they do so much that it's hard for them to try to find true love. So they telling me, this is the answer that I get for each and every one of them. I'm at work all the time. I'm this all the time. So it's hard. I don't have really time to find true love. I don't want to meet nobody in the street like that. And then you come out here and you meet somebody on the site. They're more comfortable on a site than to meet somebody on the streets. So it's funny because, once again, it's so many women out here that are seeking love, true love, real love, and they're on these sites. And I laugh. It's not funny, but I laugh because you wouldn't believe the quality of the women that's really on these sites looking for love, Al. Really looking for love.
All right.
And it's crazy because, you know, these guys you have good guys and you have bad guys. I'm not judging nobody, but the bad guys make it hard for the good guys. Like, the good guys really just catch so much hell behind what a bad guy just did.
And I kind of have to agree with you on that, because what happens is that we're all lumped into that category and we're all considered, that's how men are. You know, and I think that's real sad, because I know a lot of stand-up brothers out there who are raising their children by themselves, who are in relationships and they're successful. They really cover their family and their women. You know what I mean? So again, I think those women who are bitter and keep spreading that negative vibe about that stereotypical thing about all men they need to stop that, okay? Because again, you tarnish a race of people like that. You tarnish the good men who are really out there doing the good things, and you know, for people that are coming up behind them is hearing that thing, they taking it to gospel and they're looking at all men as being the same, and that's not fair.
Well, that dating online thing, I mean, that was a phase that everybody went through. Everybody dated online before, but that's something that
I didn't.
You never dated nobody online?
Nah, man.
You never dated nobody
Never,
online?
Never.
Everybody has done it. Don't tell me that.
I haven't.
Well, a lot of people, and I know a lot of people who date online and turned into husband and wives. So it works for people. I don't do it. Have I done it before? I've done it before, but that was many, many, many moons ago. And it was funny because me and cousin Shell was talking about this other night. Some of Michelle's, my favorite cousin, best friends are people who I done, talked to before. And she said, you ain't talking to no more of my friends because after you break up with them, we ain't friends no more. So that's one of the things that I try to tell you. I don't try to talk to no more family member friends or nothing like that. But the dating game out here right now is so different than 10 to 15 years ago, Al. Seriously, it's just, these women are so independent out here these days that they feel like they don't need a man. They can just get a man for sexual every once in a while and keep it moving. And to me, that just done messed the whole game up. It's like women feel like they don't need a man these days. And that's why I said I'm good with where I'm at, being me. It is what it is. You start dating these women and things go bad, it's like you don't even know what to do no more. But as far as good relationships, there are good relationships out there, and there are good men out there. So ladies, will you please stop talking bad on men? Now look, Michelle just faxed in and she said, yo, facts. She's saying facts recently about me and her friends, but I ain't doing that no more, Al.
Okay.
No, I ain't doing that no more.
All right.
Well, we about to get up out of here and get ready. The Violet's coming through today, right?
Yes,
All right, well, we about to get ready, get out of here and get ready for the Violator show. Once again, the announcements are, I'm going to throw these quick announcements out there. Let's get ready for, once again, the next Bronx Day. Your last Bronx Day was so ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I am so anticipating this next Bronx Day. I'm so ready to go. It was crazy, and I'm there. The dates are up. I can't leak anything out yet because Uncle Burn told me don't leak nothing yet, so I can't leak nothing. But I will be there next year again, Bronx Day. As well as our Access Radio. We're working on the 2 concerts right now. North Carolina, we coming. New York, we here. As well as Big Rich is getting ready to work on my lounge in North Carolina. So North Carolina, once again, we about to take over the game down there. Big Al, before we get out of here, I want you to give a prayer. And I want to thank everybody. Kevin Lee, what's going on? Miss Lee, what's going on? Tasha, what's going on? Who's that? Miss P, what's going on? Aunt Beck, what's going on? Once again, Val, what's going on? Jennifer, what's going on? Keisha, what's going on? Mike Scunner, what's going on? Christina, Miss Tanner, what's going on? LaShawn, what's going on? Colleen, what's going on? Everybody's watching the Big Rich the Ruler show. I got right now so many people tuning in, it's crazy. But I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in again. Another lovely show. I want to thank my special guests who stopped through. And then 2 weeks from now, I got a special guest DJ coming up in here. We're going to close it out like that. Big Al, once again, give me that special prayer that we need to close out the show, as well as pray for me on this car today, because I'm about to step my game up. Crazy. I might pull up in a helicopter soon, yo.
Okay.
I'm thinking about getting a helicopter and parking them somewhere on the roof. That's where I'm going with this one today.
Okay, so we're gonna do it like this.
Let's
we're gonna start
Al.
with you first. So we're gonna ask God that He covers you from the head, crown of your head to the sole of your feet. That He continues to bless you with all the promises He has for your life. Any financial situation that may hinder the process, we rebuke it in the mighty name of Jesus. We ask that the desires of your heart heart be met and that a fresh anointing be poured out on you right now so that God can continue to work his will in you as he is doing in the kingdom. And we also ask that we bless those out there who are suffering from cancer. We ask that we support one another. We ask that we continue to show love and have a forgiving heart for God's people. We think that right now is the time to rebuild the kingdom in such a positive way through love, through forgiveness, through joy, through happiness. So let's take all the gifts of the Spirit and allow it to manifest themselves as we move forward from day to day on this walk, on this side of the vineyard. In the mighty name of Jesus, let us all say amen.
Amen. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Big Rich Ruler won't be here next week. I got to take care of some BI. And North Carolina, I said once again, I'm coming, y'all. The Big Rich Ruler basketball tournament, Memorial Weekend in Maxton, North Carolina. That's the Big Rich Ruler basketball tournament. We'll be back this year. So y'all get ready. Memorial Weekend, we're going to be in Maxton, North Carolina for the Big Rich Ruler basketball tournament. It's back. Bigger than Rucker Park. You know how I do it down south. Peace.
With